Hey, what's up guys? Fury TV here, and we are back with another episode of Poker Hands. Today, we are going to be taking a look over some hands from the Millions event from North America. Kelly Minkin had an unbelievably lucky run, which ended up in a cooler for her. Before getting into it, I would like to ask you guys to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy our videos, as your support is allowing us to continue posting videos on a daily basis. Let's jump straight into the action with the first hand from Party Poker Live.
Have you seen a sicker hand? Straight flush versus nut flush. We are playing Texas Hold'em. These guys need to get themselves over to a cash game. Bad beats galore. 60k bet from Kelly into Aaron, who now holds the nuts, and he's bet 60. She's bet 16 to 65 on a card that should favour him. He does make the call. Deuce on at the end. Let's see how much acting goes on in this pot. Both cannot wait to get their chips in. Okay, he's going to size pretty big here, I think. Just targeting ace-X a lot. There we go, 175, just a shade under the pot. Now Aaron will do his best acting job before jamming, and when he gets snapped, he's going to assume he's won. There's no way he's thinking she has a straight flush. This is a sickening hand. He does move it all in. She gets it in.
Wow, you're a pro. That's it. What the fuck? I got it. He's like GG. He's like GG. See ya. Get out of here. No tea time.
That was fun.
Of course. This turn is.
It's the first time she's been 3-bet, I believe, all day. Is she just going to give it some credit? No, she's going to take a flop. 3 million chips. As we see this flop. King, deuce, deuce. Diego flops best here. This is a flop he's going to want to attack a lot as the 3-better pre, but this time he decides to check it back. And that is good night for him. Kelly turns 5s full, checks it once again. Is Diego now going to bet?
1 million.
1 million is the bet. And I'd prefer to see Kelly lead this turn, to be honest. Diego having 3-bet and check back this flop. You'd expect him to attack it a lot, so it does tend to suggest he has a hand. She calls the 1 million. He may get away from this if she checks the river. He may just try and take it to showdown. Especially on a club. Queen of clubs it is. And he does check back, and yet again she's not really got full value in one of these spots.
5 full of deuces.
Diego lives to fight. I think though I'd prefer a bet from the flop for him and a bet from Kelly on the turn. Kelly with 9s. Action falls around to her in the small blind. She's going to raise it up this time. And gagging deep with King Jack of Hearts. Expecting just a flat here. It's a very nice hand to play in position.
Heads up.
And we see King Jack 9. What a flop for this blind on blind encounter. Kelly with bottom set, Gagan deep with top 2 pair. Fireworks are sure to occur.
Bet 375.
Kelly bets 375. Gagan with the option now, whether just flat call here and let her continue to bluff in his eyes. Or does he raise now? 2 spades on board. A lot of scary cards could kill some of his action here. He does make the call. Both players funking for a brick on the turn. Seven of spades may slow things down here. As I still expect Kelly to bet her set. Gagan deep. Or just flat call now, again with top 2. Kelly's gone small, 600,000. Interesting sizing. Again, of course, calls with that top 2 pair. Red 6 on the end. Kelly checks. Hoping to elicit a bet from Gagan Top 2 pairs. Got to feel very confident he has the best hand. There's no way I think he expects Kelly to check a better hand than this. 2.9 million chips in the pot. I like to see him go with a big sizing here. She did bet twice. Wow, he's checked back. Incredible that he has not lost more chips in this pot. I think that's exactly what Kelly's thinking. How have I not won more here? No. At least she did win the pot. Jack 10 offsuit. Chanressy is 7s. This is a nice use of her stack near the money bubble. Chanressy, I think, will just call here, see a flop with a hand as good as 7s. These two take the flop heads up. Kelly with the betting lead.
Heads up.
And she now takes the lead in the hand, flopping top pair and open a straight draw on a board that really does favour Chan's cut-off open and 3-bet peel. I don't think he expects her to have Jack 10 too often in this spot. She does just keep betting. This is certainly a candidate to check call, but she decides to lead with it. 1.6 million. Chan, an underpair and a gut shot draw. Facing a half pot bet. Chanressy does make the call with his pair and gut shot straight draw. Kelly so aggressive in these spots. Hasn't once checked. Mayfield's up against pretty much her entire range here. 9 on the turn. That's a bad card for Kelly. Jammers, he could definitely have a 9. 10 9 of clubs, 10 9 of hearts be the favourites. Surely now she has to check. Always wants a surprise. She is firing once more. 2.35 million. Surely Chemeracy has to give up now.
2.3.5.
Jig is up. She bets a second time. She did fire 3 streets earlier. 0 equity bluff, but that was a slightly different situation. Rangers weren't quite as tight as this. It was a single raise pot. This is a 3-bet pot. Well, Kelly's bet does win her this pot. 19.1 million now her stack.
You don't think I sold anything for that, Jim?
No, you did. No. But I know it was only 20 or something.
Kidding's roll baffles me because like one day I feel like I don't know, the next day he's playing Kane heads up.
Kelly calls with ace-3 off from the small. Elkie with queen-9 suited in the big, and well, it's Kelly flopping aces up, but Rodney with a set of 5s. Fireworks ahead. Does check round to Rodney. An easy bet for him here.
Well, if you include what his girlfriend lost, until he solved that.
Bet of 50,000.
Okay, so we were doing like 1,000 flips, right? But if you won all 4,
There should be a raise from Kelly here.
and I was crushing on the money.
It's a skill game, right?
Yeah.
A race to 175.
She does make it 175. Elkie and Carl will fold. Rodney with a clear call here against Kelly. Let her keep barreling off.
You don't need to be rich. I can play.
Doesn't have that many strong hands here.
Doesn't make sense.
It's hard to raise again.
That was PCA, right?
It was PCA.
Yeah. You see, I know
Heads
all
up.
these money stories from him. He told
Check
me
it
his
out.
bank.
8 of clubs. Both players like that card.
$2,000 off him at some Russian game that he made up.
Russian.
Or German game that you made up.
No, I didn't lose 2,000.
You were getting there.
482 is the
I won
pot.
2,000 in the game.
Rodney with
I lost
900.
Like, yeah, but I lost like 700.
I got all that.
Kelly going big here.
A bet of
330.
130,000 plus on company.
Aces up, just trying her best to stack Rodney here and price out those draws.
It is hard to keep track of every single prop bet that he's made, how it's playing, who he did it against.
And he's ahead.
It's so weird because he seems so disorganized.
But he is ahead, thief, right?
It's like I'll tell him something. He's like, I don't remember talking about that, and I'll show a screenshot. He's like, oh, I guess I did say that.
He has everything stored.
Deciding where to jam now. Or let Kelly have one more stab on the river.
I'm actually on a hot gamble mode right now.
I think I'd like to jam here myself.
Like I said, I still don't have a home, so I just needed somewhere to recover. So I have 3 rooms.
It would be less than half pot jam.
So I was there, and I won like another 30,000 just gambling small over the weekend. I couldn't lose.
That's what he's gonna do, and this will be a call from Kelly.
Sure, I will. $587,000.
587 more. She wasn't expecting a jam on the turn there. She feels a little grim here. A lot of weaker hands that are going to jam, but she's getting such a great price now. Anna's making a valid point here. This is taking a long time. Personally, I would have called a clock by now.
Alright, clock.
No. Can't do that.
Why not?
There you go. Davey has called the clock. Perfect within his right. It's been a long time this hand. I don't think there's anything more Kelly can think about at this stage. Just needs to be put to the decision.
The right.
Oh, she does make the call, and it's a set of 5 she was worried about. That is what she's going to see. Needs to spike an ace on the river.
There's still a river to come.
Lower.
Larry Greenstein is everywhere.
Is that good? Perfect. Just let me know when I go.
I like to see that.
Four on the end. Full double up for a Rodney. Kelly down to 440.
$587.